There, Gemini. This is Dana with Taurus Star Tarot, and I'm about to do a reading for your sign today. That being said, this is not a personal reading for you. This is a reading for a large group of energies, and therefore only the most dominant, prevalent energies are going to come through in the cards today. If you'd like a personal reading from me, you can reach me at taurusstartarot@gmail.com, and my personal readings are only $35. We'll do a traditional Celtic cross spread, 10-card Celtic cross spread with clarifying cards, personalized just for you for $35. If you're not feeling it here, then come back some other time. If it doesn't resonate with you, come back some other time and we'll try again. That being said, if you are cross-watching, welcome cross-watchers. If you're cross-watching for somebody, you might want to consider also cross-watching for yourself as well. It's extremely important to know your astro chart. The four most important components, in my opinion, are your sun sign, which today is Gemini, your rising, or sometimes called your ascending sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign. Okay, your sun sign is how the world interacts with you. Your ascending sign or your rising sign is how you present yourself to the world. Your moon sign is how you feel about your world, and your Venus sign is how you love, okay? So it's important to cross-watch for yourself and for other people, to know those astrological signs so you can put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm not real caught up on signs, zodiac signs in my readings. I will point them out, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. The signs lend their energies to the cards. They don't own the cards, right? So I will point them out as necessary, but it's not the theme of this reading, okay? What else? Your destiny, what's about to unfold in these cards, isn't going to just automatically happen, right? Life isn't a gimme. This is going to require some action and some effort on your part. If you have free will in this life for your destiny, and you need to be at the helm of your ship, steering it in the direction that you want to go. That being said, you and only you are accountable for the results that you get in your life, okay? What else? I think that's it. Let's just get straight to the point, okay? This is your past, your present, your future, and the outcome. Just with these four cards right here, I can say that presenting with the Eight of Cups in your recent past, you are disappointed, right? You're disappointed, maybe feel abandoned. You're withdrawing from a situation. You're withdrawing from a situation. In your present situation, you are presenting as the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks to us about prosperity, sharing of your wealth, right? Maybe you were tied up with somebody else's pentacles or are tied up with somebody else's pentacles. So you're disappointed, but financially and security-wise, you're good, right? You're good. The Chariot in your future position says that there's going to be some forward motion into something, right? Control, willpower, success, action, and determination. And in your outcome, you present as the Empress. The Empress is the ruler of the world, right? She is prosperity, abundance, fertility, either physically or emotionally, nurturing. So in your outcome, you come out pretty whole. She's the culmination of all of the queens in the deck. She is the queen of your feelings, the queen of your pockets, the queen of your thoughts, and the queen of your inspiration. The Empress is the be-all to end-all, right? So you're coming out of this reading on top of things. Now, let's go through the motions, right? All of these are the steps by which you will go through to move to the next cycle of your life, right? These could take seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, right? This is a 2-week reading for the first-ish of November until the middle-ish of November. And then I'll be back somewhere around the middle of November to do another reading for you. Okay, in your current past, you are disappointed and feeling maybe even a sense of abandonment. In regards to some kind of in regards to your enthusiasm about a particular situation, you're really disappointed, and your enthusiasm is on the down, right? It's on the down. The Ten of Swords in reverse tells us that you are coming out of a crisis situation, right? The Ten of Swords in the upright is backstabbed, defeated, crisis, betrayal, endings, and loss. In reverse, it's recovery, regeneration. Could be a fear of ruin, but it's definitely an inevitable end, right? And that's crossed by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks to us about power, victory, breakthroughs, and mental clarity. So in your recent past, you've been really disappointed about something. You've been really disappointed about something, and it's kind of taken the wind out of your sails a little bit. It's taken the wind out of your sails a little bit, and you're contemplating this inevitable end that is coming to fruition for you, right? It's over. It happened, but now it's over. This crisis situation right here. And you come out of it with a sense of inspiration, right? You come out of it with a sense of power and victory. You've had some mental clarity and a breakthrough about the situation. And the Ten of Swords confirms that, right? So you've been really disappointed about something. You're not feeling inspired, right? You're not feeling inspired. It's just kind of taking the wind out of your sails. There's an inevitable end coming to it, and you know that. And you come out at the end of that with victory, right? Mental clarity, new perspectives, and victory. I'm sorry if you can hear those dogs barking. They're not mine. They're the neighbors. In your present energy, you're presenting as the Six of Pentacles. Remember, we just said that the Six of Pentacles is about sharing of your wealth, right? Sharing of your wealth, prosperity, right? So in your current position, you're feeling good because you came out of your recent past with a sense of power. You have power and control over yourself and your life right now, and you're feeling pretty good about it. You're feeling pretty good about it. Let me shut this window. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you are feeling pretty good about it because you're presenting as the Six of Pentacles, right? Up behind that comes the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks to us about, in reverse, talks to us about being open to new perspectives and releasing, which is absolutely what you did right here, right? With this Ten of Swords in reverse, you definitely have released something because you're presenting with power and victory and control and mental clarity. Right now you're feeling really good about things. You're releasing some of whatever this was over here. You're releasing it, right? You're releasing it, and you are coming out of that whole situation with new perspectives. Ouch. In regards to the broken heart. So this was an ending to something that broke your heart, right? It broke your heart. It either broke your heart and you ended it, or it broke your heart because it ended, right? Covered by the Strength in reverse, which is inner strength, right? Inner strength. Sometimes it can mean self-doubt or raw emotion, but I think in this situation, you're calling on inner strength, right? Because you're recovering from this situation over here, and you have victory and power and mental clarity and breakthroughs. You're feeling real good about yourself. You're coming out with some new perspectives about things, letting go of the mental bondage in regards to this broken heart. And it's taken you some inner strength to get to this point, right? It's taking you some inner strength, and it's been a challenge. It's really been a challenge for you. The Fool in reverse says, naive, foolish, risk-taking, or reckless. Perhaps you feel a little foolish about the situation that you just came out of. Maybe it was something that left you feeling like, I should have known better. I should have known better, right? I should have known better. It's your present energy. Your future presents as the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of action, right? It's control, willpower, success, determination, and action. And that is your future. Your future, you're presenting with control and willpower, determination, success, and action. In regards to this King of Cups right here, this King of Cups is the king of your emotions, right? It's emotional balance and control. So you have emotional balance and control. With the Ten of Cups on the horizon in your future, the Ten of Cups is harmony, happiness, value alignment, and potentially marriage too. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is emotionally cold, right? She's given the cold shoulder to somebody. She is, she can be sometimes referred to as being overly emotional. But I think you're just being strong. I think you're being strong and giving the cold shoulder to somebody. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you don't think it's worth the investment. The Nine of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of all of the pain that was associated with this Ten of Swords in reverse over here, right? The Nine of Swords in reverse stands for hopelessness, right? Depression and torment. So the decision that you made, which goes right back to the Queen of Swords, right? Being a little self-protective and coming off as being a little cold-hearted, right? Because you have to protect yourself. It's not worth the investment, but it's still got you feeling, it's still got you up in your head, right? Still has you up in your head. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse talks to us about scattered energies, right? Frustration. Scattered energies and frustration, which goes right along with the whole situation. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Anxiety, despair, depression, scattered thoughts. But the Magician comes in. This is in your future position, right? The Magician comes in and says, no, 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 no. This is manifestation, resourcefulness, power, and inspired action. Even though you're caught up in your head right here, right? And you're still feeling the pain of this inevitable ending that happened over there. But you're in control of your emotions. You're in control of your emotions, and you have alignment in your life. You're happy and you have harmony in your life right now, right? You need to be strong and maintain that aloof, detached, cold-hearted attitude to protect yourself and compartmentalize your mental, right? It's a self-defense mechanism, and it's necessary at times because you don't feel like it's worth the investment. It hurts. It hurts, and your thoughts might be scattered, right? You might be thinking about, should I have? Could I have? Would it have worked out? Should I have stayed? And the Magician says, we're gonna manifest, okay? We're gonna manifest. What are we gonna manifest? The energy of the Empress. That's what this Magician is going to help you manifest, is the energy of the Empress. This is your outcome. You are going to come out of all of this with the power of the Empress, right? We just talked about how awesome she is. She's everything, right? She's everything. And you're going to come out embodying this power, and you're going to go forward with some justice applied to the situation. Justice is just that. Justice is fairness, truth, cause and effect, and law. You're going to manifest the energy of the Empress, and that is your justice in this situation. Your justice in this situation is that you're going to flush all of that down the table, down the toilet, right? You're just going to flush it, and you're going to come out on top as the Empress, and there's justice applied to the situation because you're coming out as the Empress. There's justice applied to the situation. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords comes in and talks to us about a message, right? Being mentally restless, energetic, talkative, curious. A message of some sort. Ooh, from your devil. From whatever this is over here for you. From whatever this is over here that broke your heart, that devil is trying to deliver a message to you, right? Trying to deliver a message to you. It's got you contemplating and thinking hard about things, reevaluating things, right? Tower in reverse comes in and says, no, 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 no. Remember the personal transformation that you just went through over here, right? You cut all this loose. You came out with victory and power. Feeling a little foolish about the situation maybe, but nevertheless, you came through that broken heart with the inevitable ending over there, and you're moving forward in your life despite the anxiety, despite the not worth your investment, despite the anxiety that it's causing you, right? Despite all of that, the Tower says, you began a personal transformation. Now we're going to finish the personal transformation, right? And maybe even avert some disaster in your life, right? So you get this message from your devil, right? The devil stands for attachment, addiction, restriction, could be sexuality. So whoever this is over here that broke your heart, or the result was a broken heart, whether it was you or them, this inevitable ending over there, they're coming back to give you a message, right? They're coming back to give you a message that makes you seriously think about things and reevaluate things. But the Tower in reverse comes in and says, no, you're in the middle of a personal transformation right now. You have to avoid the disaster of going back with that devil, right? When you do, when you heed, when you complete your personal transformation, you come out as the Nine of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, right? Wishes fulfilled. The Five of Cups is, again, despair and sadness, right? The Five of Cups talks about loss, regret, disappointment. So even though this devil came back to give you a message, you're not going to take it. You're not going to take it because you're in the middle of a personal transformation. And when you finish that, your wishes will be fulfilled and you will no longer have the loss and the disappointment, right? And the despair that has been tied up in this whole reading. With the Six of Cups in reverse, stuck in the past, right? You won't be stuck in the past. You'll be able to let this go with the personal transformation of the Tower. Look at that. Judgment comes in. Judgment comes in and talks about just that, right? Judgment. Judgment is cause and effect. Truth. It's just that. It's judgment placed on the entire situation, and a decision that is made by you to go forward, a rebirth, an inner calling, and an absolution to the situation. That's what this outcome is. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse talks to us about controlling domineering, authoritative energies, right? Once you go through this personal transformation and judgment is applied to the situation, you are no longer going to be controlled by this devil, by this situation. You're letting it go, Gem. You're letting it go. Queen of Cups in reverse is all about codependency and emotional insecurity, right? You will no longer be codependent on everything. Judgment ensures that you will be able to stand on your own 2 feet and go forward. How do we know that? Because the culminating card to the whole outcome of this reading is the Sun card. Positivity, fun, warmth, success, and vitality. So let's recap real quick now that we know what the cards are saying. In the recent past, despair, disappointment, loss, right? Took the wind out of your sails, just really, really bad. There was an inevitable ending, and you come out on the other side with power, victory, and mental clarity. You're presenting in your present energy as prosperous, right? So you dumped all this. You're like, come out with power, authority, control, mental clarity, and breakthroughs. You're feeling quite prosperous, whether this be emotionally, financially, security-wise, in your thoughts. You're together. You have it together, and you're feeling prosperous, right? You're coming out of your mental prison. You have clarity. And new perspectives about things, right? You're releasing this recent past. You're releasing it because of a broken heart, right? You're going to need some serious inner strength to get through this, but you have it. You have it. It's a challenge, but you can do it. Perhaps you feel a little foolish about the situation, right? Maybe you feel a little foolish about the situation, but you're willing to take the risk that you're going to be better on your own than you are in this situation. Your future presents as the Chariot, which is forward movement, willpower, success, action, and determination. That is your future, Gemini. That's your future. Clarified with the King of Cups. The King of Cups tells us that you have emotional balance and control. You have emotional balance and control with harmony, happiness, and alignment in your life. However, you need to keep the cold shoulder going. You need to keep, you may be feeling a little overly emotional about the situation, but you need to keep the energy of the Queen of Swords at the forefront of your interactions here, because we need to do that to compartmentalize things and protect ourselves, right? Because you don't think it's worth the investment, and your future here is intertwining with the outcome when this devil comes back. When this devil comes back and gives you a message, you need to keep the cold shoulder. It's not worth the investment, right? It's not worth the investment. It throws you into just anxiety and depression about the whole thing, but you're coming out of it, right? You're not in it anymore. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. The Knight of Cups in reverse talks to us about an unrealistic situation, perhaps even some moodiness, but most likely it's an unrealistic situation for you to continue in, right? The Magician comes and says, we're going to manifest. We're going to help you manifest everything that you need to carry forward into the outcome of this reading, right? He has all the tools at his disposal. He has your money, he has your inspiration, he has your feelings, and he has your thoughts. And he can do anything he wants to. He's the freaking magician, right? He's number one in the major arcana. He advises, the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, this dude knows what's coming, right? And what's coming is you presenting yourself in the Empress energy, right? Abundance, fertility, the queen of all queens, right? Gemini, you are presenting as the queen of all queens. Because there was justice implemented in the situation. But the Page of Swords comes in and tries to tap at your door, right? Tries to tap at your door. This devil comes in using this Page of Swords. Now remember, the page is the lowest of the court, the royal court. He's the lowest of the royal court in the minor arcana. So if he was the King of Swords, that would be a little bit different. That King of Swords is coming in with like, woo! This is the way. The Page of Swords is just like, want to come back? Why don't you come back? I'm sorry. Come back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break your heart. Come on back. Instead of presenting as the King of Swords or the King of Cups or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups would have been an initial message about love. But this devil's just speaking his mind. This devil's just blowing hot air, right? But it has you thinking a little bit, reevaluating some things. The Tower comes in and says, no, this is disaster. You must avoid this disaster and continue on with your personal transformation. This is a pivotal point in this reading for you, Gemini. The universe comes in and says, no, you are at a pivotal point in your life. You must avert this disaster and continue on with your personal transformation. Because wish fulfillment is waiting for you. Wish fulfillment is waiting for you. Wish fulfillment is waiting for you. And this loss, regret, and disappointment that you have, let it go. Let it go. Don't be thinking about this when this devil comes knocking on your door. With the Six of Cups in reverse, so you go from the Five of Cups in reverse to the Six of Cups in reverse. Stuck in the past, right? Stuck in the past. Don't be stuck in the past when this devil comes knocking on your door. Apply judgment into the situation. Kinetically, effectively, actively apply judgment into the situation. Truth, cause and effect, law, right? Rebirth, an inner calling, an absolution to the situation. You're going to end this situation. When this devil comes knocking again, you're going to end this situation. Crossed by the King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse says that it is a domineering and controlling energy, and you are going to have absolution. You're going to end the dominant and controlling energy of being stuck in the past and reflecting on the disappointment in your life. The Queen of Cups in reverse comes in and says that you're going to end the emotional insecurity and the codependency that you have on this devil. And when you do, the sun is going to come into your life and bring you positivity, warmth, success, and vitality. So the message here is stay strong, Gemini. Stay strong. The Tower, the universe tells you that you're in the middle of a personal transformation and you're going to be averting some kind of disaster by listening to this devil. Don't listen to that devil when he comes knocking. Okay, he's only a page. He's not serious. It's just a page. There you go. That is your reading, Gemini. Let's pull an oracle card from the super scary Victoria Francis oracle cards. Don't judge a book by its cover. Whoa, that just flew right out. I'm not sure, but we'll keep that one to the side. The messages on the inside are super awesome. The outside is a little dark, but don't judge a book by its cover, right? Let's see if one, that I just want to make sure that that just wasn't, an accidental flip there. Let's give Gemini, there's another one, a culminating thought to take away from this reading. Okay, we have these two. We'll see how they go. I have to read these out of the book for you, though. Card number 3. Card number 3 says, why do you not see the light, the shining light within you as others do? What are you afraid of what are you afraid of revealing, which is stopping you from discovering your true potential? The time has come to remove the mask that you show to the world and be your true self. You feel the need to protect yourself from emotional harm, but you have nothing to fear from stepping into the limelight, as things can only change for the better. If you're feeling blocked, with a little effort, you can push through this difficult period in your life and conquer whatever is holding you back. That devil is holding you back. You are on the brink of change. Personal transformation, right there. You are on the brink of change. You just need the encouragement and support to know you are heading for the right path. The light ahead of you shines brightly and opportunities are calling. Don't allow fear of the unknown to stand in your way. Embrace the challenges ahead. They will be the making of you. Embrace your challenges ahead. They will be the making of you. Very nice. Now let's see what 18 says. Nurturing rebirth and new opportunity. Wow, this is awesome. Do you sometimes feel that life is passing you by? As you look around and you see others appear to be moving forward and achieving their dreams, but you feel stuck in a rut. Bats are often referred to as the guardians of the night. This card represents symbols which remind you that you are being looked after and cared for even if you feel alone. Bats symbolize rebirth and suggest that you are about to start a new phase in your life. Right, Gemini? The opportunities around you are abundant. If you're not able to see this now, then you need to look harder. Opportunity may not come knocking at your door. Rather, you'll have to knock on its door. You have plenty of stability behind you, and therefore any risks you take right now are minimal. This could be a very influential time in your life. Embrace it. Wonderful things are on the horizon. That's awesome, Gemini. Both of these cards are culminating cards for this whole reading. You stay strong. You stay strong and you stay away from that devil that broke your heart. Go through your personal transformation, right? Do some inner purging, go through your personal transformation, avoid the disaster that is the devil, and carry on. And you will have positivity, fun, warmth, success, and vitality in your life. That's awesome, Gemini. If you want a personal reading from me, TaurusStarTarot@gmail.com. Namaste.